Hey Android fans, this is Eric from hollywoodfrodo.com with another Android app review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the app Puzzle Alarm Clock. And the reason I'm reviewing this app is not necessarily because of the puzzle aspect as much as the NFC aspect, because this alarm clock allows you to use NFC tags, and I'll explain all that in just a minute. First, I want to remind you that this review is sponsored by NFC Tags, NFC Tags, which is the coolest place on the internet to get really good NFC tags for use with your Android phone and with apps like Puzzle Alarm Clock. So head over to nfctags.com after the review and check out all the cool tags they have over there, and you're going to see some of them during this review. So Puzzle Alarm Clock, it's a fully functional alarm clock, especially the Pro version. Has a lot of great features, but the main reason why I think it's super cool is because it allows you to use an NFC tag as a part of making sure you get up in the morning. So let's hop on my phone. I'm going to show you the entire app, all the different features it has, and I'm also going to show you how the NFC tag aspect works with the alarm to make sure you get your butt out of bed. Here we are on my phone. As you can see, I have some NFC tags and NFC tags on either side here, which you can use with this app. And this is the app icon right here, Puzzle Alarm Clock. So I'm going to tap that and open it up. What you see right away on the home screen is a list of any alarms that you've set up. And right now I just have the one, gives you the time that it's set for, tells you what type of alarm it is. I have it as an NFC alarm, and then a simple on or off button, so you can easily turn it off or on. If you wanted to add an alarm, you can click the plus button. We'll do that in a second. First, let's go to the profile, because this is kind of cool. It kind of helps you see how your quality of sleep is. Basically, when you're going to bed at night, you tap "I'm going to sleep," and it will when your alarm goes off in the morning, it'll know, okay, that person slept X number of hours. And if you do that consistently, then it'll kind of rank how good you're sleeping. If you want to add past, you click the plus button and you can choose past dates and add that in there manually to kind of catch up when you first get the app. But then going forward, you just tap "I'm going to sleep" every night, and you do it that way. Ideal time of sleep, so you can select what your own ideal time of sleep is. By default, it's at 8 hours because that's considered the amount of sleep we all need, but some of us need more, some of us need less. And time to bed, so after a while it knows your patterns, and it'll start notifying you when it's your ideal time to go to bed if you turn that on. And then override audio jack, that is if you want the alarm to play through the phone speakers even if you have something plugged into the audio jack. And that may be good if you plug your phone into speakers at night for music or something, but you don't want your alarm to blast you through those, then you would do that. So going back to the main page, let's go to the Add Alarm button, and you'll see pretty straightforward. You have your time at the top, so you can change that, set it for whatever you want. Right here you can type in what you want to name your alarm, so you can name it something different. Save. There you go. Well, I just saved it completely. Didn't want to do that yet. And then you can pick, if you want it to repeat on certain days, you pick the days you want it to repeat. If you just want it to go once, then you would just leave it like that. Let's say we want it to repeat every Friday and Saturday. This is an alarm for Friday and Saturday. Then alarm mode. You can choose calm if you have a Pro, and this is only if you have the Pro version, where the volume slowly increases. That's one of the reasons I would recommend getting the Pro, or bomb, which is really, really loud for those people who have a hard time getting up. And again, that's available on the Pro version. We're in normal, so we'll check that. With normal, the volume just is whatever you set it to be, so I have it set there. You can choose your ringtone. We'll choose that one, and you can turn vibration on or off. When you're done, you hit set and you're out of there. And then turn off mode. How do you want it to turn off? You can do touch, and that's by simple dismissing. And then you can choose whether you want snooze to be on or off, and how many times you want to be able to snooze. If you have no limit, then however many times that you can set, 1, 2, 3, or 5. If you choose puzzle, then you can choose the difficulty of the puzzle. With the free version, you can only choose easy. With the pro version, you can choose medium and hard, and then you can decide what you want to do. Do you want it to be colors and shapes, memory cards, a math equation, or write a code? So these are things that you'd actually have to pick up your phone and do to really help get you out of bed. If you have ticking enabled, then while you're doing those, there's going to be a ticking sound to really annoy you and make it seem urgent for you. You can have snooze on or off, and once again you can choose whether you want to limit the number of times you snooze. And you can also choose the number of puzzles you have to complete in a row to turn the alarm off. So you can make this as easy or as hard as you want it to be on yourself if you're someone who has a really hard time getting up. And then shake. If you choose shake, that means you have to pick up your phone and shake it. You choose the strength and how many times you have to shake it. And again, you have your options for snooze. I'm going to skip NFC and go to QR code. And so this is a QR code that you would have like by your bed on your desk, and you would have to scan it in order to turn off the alarm. And then here's the reason why I like this app. I mean, all these features are cool, and that's a great thing. It's a great alarm clock app, but the one thing it has that I haven't seen in any other alarm clock is the ability to use NFC. So you click NFC. We'll leave snooze off, but it has the same snooze options. And then ticking enabled, we'll leave that on so you can see how that works. And so now you see it's NFC. Now this is cool. This is check if I'm awake. So if you turn that on, then 5 minutes after you turn off an alarm, you get a notification asking if you're awake. You have to click that notification. If you don't, then the alarm will go off again. So this is like quadruple snooze for people who snooze, 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 then turn the alarm off, and then roll over and go back to sleep after they've dismissed their alarm. Even after they've answered puzzles, even after they've tapped an NFC tag, whatever, they still go back to sleep. This will check to make sure you're awake, and if you don't tap your notification to let it know that you're awake, then it'll just start your alarm over again. So that's kind of a cool feature. And then Facebook motivation. This is something I haven't seen anywhere else either. And basically, if you don't get up on time, then this will post to your Facebook status on your behalf that that you are still in bed and that you didn't get up. So then all your friends can bug you, and basically you can get your friends involved in helping you stay awake. So let's change this time to 2:59 so you can see how it works with an NFC tag. So as you can see, the alarm goes off. You still have to hit the stop button to stop the alarm, but after you do that, you're going to get that ticker with the NFC. And if you don't touch an NFC tag before the time it gets to the end, then it's going to go off again. So I'm not going to do it, just so you can see how that works. Alarm's going to go off again. So you hit stop, and you get the ticker again. And all you got to do is tap an NFC tag, and it says good, now get up. And you're on your way. So that's how that works with the NFC tag. One thing that's kind of cool about that, that I definitely want to mention, is that it's any NFC tag. It's not programming a specific NFC tag, so any NFC tag you have next to your bed. So you can program this tag to do other things on your phone. Like you could have this tag programmed so that when you go to bed at night, you tap it and it changes your settings, lowers your volumes and stuff through another NFC app. And you can still use it with this app for the alarm. Because when it's looking for an NFC tag, it's pulling your NFC. So tapping that tag won't initiate any of those other setting changes. It'll just stop the alarm process. Then if you tap it again later, it will do whatever you've programmed that tag to do. So that's kind of a cool feature. One other thing I realized I didn't show you is at the bottom here, app after alarm. So if you click that, you can set it so that after your alarm goes off, after you've stopped your alarm, any app you want to open will open. So for me, for example, I might do the Amazon App Store, And the reason for that would be to check out every morning what the free app of the day is, because sometimes they're cool apps, so that option is there too. Anyway, it's a very full-featured alarm, as you can see, especially if you get the Pro version. But I really love the way you can use the NFC tags as a way to help you wake up in the morning. Very cool app. So that was Puzzle Alarm Clock. As you can see, it's a really cool alarm clock app with a lot of different cool features in terms of using, puzzles and mind games to wake you up, or different ways to stop the alarm by shaking the phone, or different ways to make sure you get up by implementing a Facebook status update to let your friends know you're staying in bed, as well as tapping an NFC tag. So very cool, a lot of really cool features. I especially like it for the NFC tag part of it, which you can use in the free version, but you would probably want to get the Pro version if you want all the extra features, as you could see in the review. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you like this review, please click the like button. If you know anyone who has a hard time getting up out of bed, please share this review with them, and through Facebook, Google+, Twitter, all those good and great methods, and subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated when I add new reviews. And I also have other playlists with reviews of just products as well as just random videos, so you can check those out as well if you'd like. Anyway, until next time, this is Eric reminding you that your Android phone is only going to be as good as you make it.